All right. Well, we made it through free agency. We saw the nightmare that is the 2000 draft that's incoming. Let's take a look at the teams. What will the Timberwolves look like this year? Garbage. Garbage is what we're going to look like. I matched a deal with Bob Sura, and he's not on my team. He's hurt. Okay. That's good to know. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it, Chief. Ugh. Yeah, for all the, hey, your window's looking pretty fucking closed comments, you know? If it wasn't there before, it's there now. Fortunately, it means Jeff Foster's barely going to get to play, apparently. That sucks. George, you're a terrible coach, you old man. Spreewell left, apparently. Even though I had the fucking cap hold or whatever, I guess he left. For the Magic. Honestly, you could run as big of a bench as you wanted to. You could run 9 or 10 people and try to save your starters for the season, really. Yeah, you got the fucking depth to run 10 people, get Doliak some time, and be perfectly fine. Yeah, Penny, Carter, Reggie, Dirk, Jermaine, Grant, Williamson, Crozier. Indeed, now you have Willie Moore. So, legitimately, I am gonna have to consider tearing apart my team if the right offers come in. I do have a pretty young team, but I might have to consider some teardown trades to try and tank a little bit and honestly plan for like the 2003 draft. That might be where I'm at this point. It's really going to depend on what the hell happens this season. Apparently I beat you, though. I mean, Purvis Ellison's 32 at this point. You can fuck off with that. But yeah, it might be in my best interest to play the long game. It is a bad year for tearing it down unless you end up at the top. Well, that would certainly be tearing it down. Why not make the Sonics that much stronger by giving them Derek Fisher? Fish is 25. The 2002 draft, if we were to get there. Mari Stoudemire, if he's in the game. Carlos Boozer, Caron Butler, Tayshaun Prince. I can't give up on Derek Fisher yet. Because the Sonics would be really good in that time. Another trade for Derek Fisher involving a 2001, or excuse me, a 2002 first round pick. 24-year-old center, Darren Blake. See potential. So basically Fisher's value is a 2002 first is what I'm seeing, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. But we do have a losing record. Woodson for Starks in a second. It would have to be a first. So I'm going to say no to that. You guys get a trade offer. Hey, Joe, what's up? Brian Grant and a second for Walt Wall. C+ potential. 78 rated center. I mean, Grant, second best power forward. You'd get a better center behind Jermaine O'Neal than Michael Doliak. Pretty much, are you comfortable with Crozier being the backup power forward as opposed to Brian Grant? Are you comfortable with Doliak as the backup center? Oh, goodness. I mean, the thing is, we don't know if Yao... I don't know if Yao's in the game. He should be. But the issue is, I don't know what Yao's fucking durability is going to be. Alright, that is a no from chat. They offered you the same deal, so we'll decline it again. Real lack of trades now. I'm kind of maybe regretting not moving on from more people. There's a real lack of trades. The Magic at 23 and 16. Top 3 protected pick from the Celtics. How good's Ed? He's a little bit older, isn't he? He's 26. He's a year older than Fisher. But like 4 or 5 overall points worse. And for the Celtics, it's top 3 protected. I mean, odds are of it being top 3 is pretty slim. Because it's Nash, Robinson, McGrady, Juwan Howard. So odds are it wouldn't be a top 3 pick. It would just be an accessory first rounder. And I would get Tyus Edney as a stopgap. Problem is, I didn't see what the hell my record is. I can only presume it's not that good. I'm gonna hold off for the moment. 20 and 21, yeah. It's not looking good. Honestly, I might not have to trade pieces away to be a bad team. Deal involving Lewis, no reason for you to do that. He was your hand-picked guy. Do you want Greg Ostertag back? It's going to be a no again. You got Lewis for a reason. People really want Reggie Lewis all of a sudden. How good's Chuck Person at this point? 35 and a 77. Also get Oliver Miller. I mean, that deal would certainly improve your depth. You'd take a little bit of a hit though, starting forward. You might as well just keep Reggie in that instance. Deadline's in about a week, I'm gonna guess. Nope, it's today. That's it. So we are through the deadline. Magic looking good. Timberwolves with a losing record. Let's look at the All-Stars in the year 2000. In the East, Penny Hardaway at 28 makes another All-Star game. He is your only one. In the West, Kobe, broken left foot. Jamal Mashburn makes the All-Star game. Shaq in Dallas. Vince Carter back in the dunk contest, so we'll watch it this year. 3-point features Bob Sura again. We won't watch that. I only want to watch because it's Vince in a dunk contest. Okay. Well, let's at least watch Vince Carter in a dunk contest. The 2000 dunk contest, no less. And we'll just see if he goes off. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. But yeah, I'm in a real bad spot. I am cruising for a lottery pick right now. My playoff streak might very well be over. As unfortunate as that is for me. Sweet Mohawk, bro. It is the 2000s. So Ian Kemp for the ruining my life Phoenix Suns. Ooh, misses the 360. Rough. Rough, sir. Oh, he missed the between the legs, too. What, you get 4 chances? Jesus. Third time's the charm. Give him a 12. I didn't realize you got 2 chances. I thought you only got, or 3 chances. I thought you only got 2. You got a 34 out of that. Ain't that a bitch? Missed 2 dunks, and they still gave him a 34. Malik Rose for the Indiana Pacers. Rocks the cradle. Let's see what he gets. 37. I better see Vince Carter jump a car. Speak of the devil. He's 21 going on 42. It's Vince Carter. What's it gonna be, Vince? I mean, not bad. Not the most insane. Not the most insane. It's a 45! Alright, so Vince Carter is OP in the dunk contest, confirmed. He's programmed to get good grades. He got a 45, for God's sakes. Ryan Marion listens to a lot of pop punk. He's also a magician who can blend through shit. 43 for that. That was the same dunk somebody else did, but okay. Gotta say the Jan Mario. Way to go, Jan. Here comes this dude again. I totally remember your name. Ian Kemp, sure. Better to keep it simple after missing your first 2 attempts. You know? Better to keep it simple. That's a 31. Thanks for coming, Ian. At least your name fits on the scoreboard. This guy looks scared out of his fucking mind. It's Malik Rose. Okay, that was nice. Finally, we're seeing some creativity here. Only got a 31. That was the best dunk so far. Vince Carter. What do you got, Vince? I mean, do the same thing the other guy did, but you're Vince Carter, so it's better. 28! So they did punish him for the same exact dunk. He might have thrown it away. The dunks, the judges scoring, very weird in this mode. Somebody jump a car. Fuck. I think Vince still won. Maybe. Maybe not. Jan Mario getting it done. You're a winner. Vince Carter, he does win it. At the very least. Because of a 45. Oh, wait, no, it's a playoff. Okay. Playoffs? Another 360. Not quite doing the legendary dunk. That's apparently only a 30. What is the score? Don't know how to answer that. Let's go, Punk. Pop, Punk, Mohawk Man. I believe in you. Do it for Machine Gun Kelly. That was terrible. But it'll get a better grade than what Vince did, rest assured. 23, Vince Carter wins. Never mind. I lied. Congratulations to Vince Carter, the winner of the dunk contest in not overly spectacular fashion, because that was pretty rough. That was pretty shit. All right, let's take a look at the situation for contract extensions. For you guys, you have to re-sign Penny Hardaway. For me, I have to re-sign Jamal Mashburn. Both are willing to come back. Three-year deal for Jamal. I can drop the price a little bit. Jamal, what about $9 million over 3 years, buddy? All right, Jamal Mashburn back with Minnesota. And for you guys, Penny Hardaway. You might as well offer him 9.5. Penny Hardaway going to be sticking around with Orlando. So we keep our big stars. The thing is, though, at this point, you guys are very much on the playoff path. I am not. We're going to sim to March 1st. And kind of see where we stand at that point. 26-30 for the Timberwolves. Currently the 8th seed in the West. Say hello to the Vancouver Grizzlies. The Orlando Magic, the second best team in the East. Let's see what happens. I am not expecting to make the playoffs at this stage. I want to check my team really quickly because Bob Sura was hurt before. Okay, he is in the lineup. But Ricky Davis is hurt. I just can't avoid injuries. Like, all my depth is gone, man. All my depth is gone. Fuck. Still under 500 here for Minnesota. 1 game under. 51 wins for the Magic. You guys are in the playoffs, no problem. It is just now a question of what the hell happens to me. Because I don't have the answer. Still currently in a playoff spot. It's not pretty. We're not the powerhouse that we were. We do need to keep winning games. 3 in a row is not bad. Looks like we're going to win out here. And snag a playoff spot. Barely. Honestly, didn't think that was going to happen. We are both back in the playoffs. Tim Duncan returns from a season-ending knee injury to win MVP in 2000. Rookie of the Year, Jason Terry in Toronto. So back-to-back years with a Rookie of the Year for Toronto. Olajuwon in Boston wins 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Shaq. Bastard. Most Improved, Rafer Alston for the New York Knicks. First Team All-NBA, Marbury, Iverson, Duncan, Garnett, and Derek Hubbard. The All-Defensive Team is Shaq, Garnett, Duncan, Bob Sura, Jason Kidd. All-Rookie Team is Terry, Davis, Odom, Ginobili, and Lawrence Owens. The Timberwolves are the 7th seed, taking on the 2 seed Grizzlies, as the Magic are the 2 seed, taking on the New Jersey Nets. So both of us are in the battle of 2 versus 7, just on opposite sides of it. Let's take a look at the stats from the regular season. Marbury and Sura leading my team somehow. 9 rebounds a game for Foyle. 8 assists for Derek Fisher. For you guys, Dirk Nowitzki and Vince Carter both with 22 points a game. Penny is definitely... It's not really Penny's team anymore. Like, he's still the leader, but it's the youth kind of leading the way. Love it. It's literally Penny Hardaway and his kids. That is your team at this stage. So back in a super familiar spot. Let's take a look. First and foremost at the Timberwolves situation. Dirk and Nowitzki. Did I say Dirk and Nowitzki as opposed to Dirk and Carter? I probably did. All right. We're going to run 7. We're really going to drop the bench utilization. So put Sura in instead of Ricky, which I'm okay with. For you guys, it's a 9-man bench at its best. Depends on if you really want to promise Doliak anytime. Which you probably want to, although Dirk can play center. So shit, you could drop it to 7 if you wanted to. But I'd say 8 at the very least, and you could obviously adjust the minutes a little bit more. But, yeah, well, that's the thing, though. If you go with 9, then, yeah, Doliak's out. But Crozier, Williamson, Grant. Pretty much every starter playing big minutes except for Reggie, because he'll swap in and out with Grant and Corliss. Which isn't bad. Yeah, Dirk's already playing 44 minutes a game. We'll kick it off with that. Nets and Grizzlies. Let's see what we're both up against. The New Jersey Nets featuring 7'6" Sean Bradley. Derek Coleman. So they're led by 2 big men. They also have Brent Barry, Ricky Pierce, Oliver Shays, and a rookie point guard, Baron Davis. So another team led by the big men and a veteran Joe Dumars. For the Grizzlies, we're going to be way over here. Marcus Camby, Jerry Stackhouse, Mitchell Landry, Keith Van Horn, Michael Finley, Bobby Jackson, Coutinho Mobley. Certainly a more difficult matchup for me, given that they're the 2 seed. Let's see. You guys start this off. Game number 1. Can you get out of the first round after getting swept last year by the Bucks? Game 1 against the New Jersey Nets. As we said before, the Magic out of excuses. But they fall in game 1, 109-86. Leading scorer Dirk had just 18 points. Vince fouled out. Rough start for the Magic. The Orlando Magic leaves. Game 1, Grizzlies and Timberwolves. Again, you guys got swept last year in the first round. I got reverse swept. We were both number 1 seeds. Timberwolves have led this entire game and will, in fact, lead the entire game. T-Wolves, 100-79 in game 1 over the Grizz. 28 points from Ashburn, 22 for Sura. Fisher was up there, too. Their leading scorer only had 15 points. Game 2. Magic and Nets. See how it goes. What's it going to be? Much better from Orlando. In game 2, 126-99. 39 points from Dirk, 26 from Vince. Penny only put up 13 points. He didn't even foul out. And the team has been taken over. So 1-1 in that series. Seeing some calls for a 9-man bench from you guys. You might not want to change it after a win, though. Game 2, T-Wolves and Grizzlies. I have no confidence until I actually win the series, considering I've blown 3 series in recent memory. And the Grizzlies are going to absolutely poop on us in Game 2, 115-96. Another great playoff performance from Jamal Mashburn. Wasted. I can't believe he even wanted to come back. Camby and Stackhouse. Sink me. Game 3, Magic and Nets. In a 1-1 series. Both of our opponents, if we were to go to the next round, were just decided, I do believe. And the Orlando Magic are going to run away with Game 3, 116-106. Jermaine got a little bit roughed up, but he, Vince, and Dirk strike again. Penny, just 10 points. Did not foul out. It is not Penny Hardaway's team anymore. Yeah, 48 points in the third catapulted to that victory. You win, chat. You take on Cleveland. Milwaukee was swept. If I win, Jason Kidd in Seattle. Game 3, 1-1 split. Grizzlies and Timberwolves. Again, you guys have had trouble with the Cavs before, and I have certainly had my running storyline with Seattle. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. View box scores. It was 115 to 106. 40 points from Mashburn, leading the way in that one. 2-1 Minnesota.
Get in there!
It's 2-1 Orlando. Can you guys seal the deal against New Jersey? Let's find out. Can you make it back out of the first round? After a pretty disappointing end to your season last year, the Orlando Magic steamroll the New Jersey Nets and are off to the second round, 125 to 85 in the clincher. That was never close. 47 from Vince. Penny and Dirk also over 20 points. The New Jersey Nets absolutely floored, and the Orlando Magic.
Get in there!
The Orlando Magic will play the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Garnett and the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 2. Boston has also beat New York. Phoenix will play LA. One series left. Can Minnesota actually clinch a series? Game 4 against the 2-seeded Grizzlies. The Minnesota Timberwolves. Make it out of the first round. We couldn't do it as a 1 seed, but we can do it as the 7. We knock off the 2 seed Vancouver Grizzlies. 125 to 87. A triple-double from Jamal frickin' Mashburn. So in round 2, you guys face one of the best big men in the league in Kevin Garnett. And I get to face my arch rival in the form of Jason goddamn Kidd.